Hello friends, Those Back Pages here. I hope you're well and safe and being smart, using your head, staying inside. Do a little talking tonight. Just really struggling, especially without sports. Just really struggling in general. Yeah, man, I just can't wait for baseball to frickin' play. And I know I'm not alone in that feeling. Just wanted to talk about a couple things tonight. Let's see, what kind of order should these go in? Seeing a lot of people talk bad about how the price of Jordan cards is going up, and Scottie Pippen is going up, and Dennis Rodman even. The Rodman and the Pippen rookies have gone up, especially the Pippen. I'll admit I haven't checked out the pricing. But a lot of people are complaining that the Jordan's going up in price. I mean, it didn't take a rocket science to figure out that that was going to happen. And of course I've told you guys this a couple times, the last couple videos. Pick up some Jordans. You got 10 days now to go ahead and pick up a Jordan, because once that Bulls documentary airs next Sunday night, the 19th of April, on ESPN, I'm not sure what time, but they're going to show 2 of the 10 episodes. I know some of you don't care for it, and that's fine. I can respect that. But I think a majority of the folks want sports. They want new. I know it's not new, but it's a new documentary, and it's going to have... Again, I don't need to go over that. But another thing that really irks me is that even besides not even talking about Jordan, there's this trend lately that base cards have been going up. Oh, why would anybody want to pay, $150 for a PSA 10 LeBron 2019 Prism? I wouldn't. But that's just me. I was picking those raw up about a month after they came out, and they were about $1 each. But I've talked about that too. But the important thing is, and the correlation I like to use is that you guys watching, and gals, you people watching, are knowledgeable. You people know. You have... Again, I'm not speaking for all of you, but if you're brand new here, I apologize. This might not apply to you. Maybe you were gone a long time and you came back and now you discovered this video because you're locked in the house and YouTube decided to, hey, watch this weirdo's video. But for the most part, people that are subscribed to my channel have knowledge. I always tell you to share your knowledge, but for the most part, you have knowledge. When you go to a flea market and you see cards, not to pay $3 for a, 2007 Jeter base card. Not even talk about the era. Alright, 2008 Jeter base card, just to clear it up. Not to spend $5, $3, or even $1. You know that, I know that. But your average consumer, they don't know that. And they might not care. They just, hey, Jeter, my kid likes Jeter, $3. Here you go, I'll take it. Bring it home, kid gets happy. So there's a difference. And again, the places I hang out, the people I talk with, we're all very knowledgeable. We know these things. It's almost like a second nature. But not everyone knows that, and that's okay. You know, would we like to teach everybody? Absolutely, we'd love to teach everybody everything. And over time, you learn more. It's just almost like osmosis. Just the knowledge just seeps into you just by repetition and talking to people. So that's something to keep in mind. Like, rather than bash a group of people that are, oh my God, I can't believe you spent $20 on whatever it may be. So what? If it makes the person happy, so what? Another thing I wanted to go over is last week, Topps introduced this new program called Project 2020. I remember when it debuted. I remember when they spoke about it a little bit back in March. But I remember when it debuted and I saw the first couple offerings and I was like, oh man, that's not for me. Price point is costly. Cards I saw weren't attractive to me. Did not appeal to me. The basic premise of this Project 2020, which is going to span pretty much this the remainder of this calendar year, is they've taken 20 artists, pop artists, like creating, painting, drawing artists, and having them give their own personal rendition of 20 iconic baseball cards. Now, of course, they can't do 52 Topps 311 because Panini owns the rights to that, so there's no 52 mana. And, you know, I'm not going to read off the entire checklist. You can look into that yourself. I'm sure some of you have seen these and you're like, oh, what is that shit? Oh, that's horrible. Oh, people spending money on that. Again, and it kind of goes back to what I was just talking about. If it makes somebody happy, so be it. Now, these cards are printed on 130 point stock. They come in a magnetic one-touch with the little generic top seal on it, I think. Certainly not something that isn't tamper-proof, not that that matters. But anyway, so yesterday, or day before, technically I think it was day before yesterday, Wednesday or Tuesday, it might have been actually Tuesday. Wait, no, a couple days ago, the first appearance, the first issue. Oh, and each artist is going to do the same 20. So, you know, there's going to be, 20 52 Jackie Robinsons, 20 2011 Mike Trouts, one by each artist. 1969 Topps Nolan Ryan is one of the issues, one of the cards. So the first one came out the other day and I was drawn to it. The first one I saw that appealed to me. So what they're doing is every Monday to Friday they're putting out 2, and they're only available on Topps.com or for 48 hours, and then the window closes, the print run is known, no more available. Of course, if you've done any Topps.com releases, you can find eBay sellers that sell them. So Monday, 2 come out, and it's good for 2 days. Tuesday, 2 come out, and it's good for 2 days. So you have like an overlap. So anyway, the 69 Ryan came out, and it was intriguing. It wasn't intriguing enough to spend $20, because that's SRP is 20 bucks. But then a funny thing happened. The artist, Blake Jameson, I think that's his name. Blake Jameson? Yes, Blake Jameson is his name. He actually signed up for the Blowout forums, came on the Blowout forums, was interacting with myself and fellow collectors. Now, I wouldn't classify him as a collector. He collected as a kid, but that was many years ago. So his version of the Ryan card, which is his first one that's been released, really the combination of finding the card appealing to myself, plus seeing an artist actually spend the time to mingle with collectors, just amplified my interest. And then I thought about it some more, and I found it interesting that, you know, why aren't more of these artists doing this? Why are the other 19 artists not trying to reach out and explain, you know, interact with collectors, and especially times like now where you don't have anything to do anyway. You know, most of us are staying at home. So I found that very interesting. Now, again, I saw the ones that are going to come out tomorrow, and they don't appeal to me, so I don't buy them. It's that simple. You don't have to buy everything. You can't own everything. So, you know, if these things do catch on, they could take off. If they don't catch on, they don't catch on, but then you still have nice cards in your collection. So that's something to think about. I want you to think about that. And again, everybody's taste is different. That's what makes the world an interesting place, is that everyone doesn't find the same thing appealing. You know, the world would be a very boring place if everyone agreed on everything all the time. So it's important to collect what you love. You can't worry about it. You're not going to please everyone, and everyone's not going to please you. It's simple as that. So if Project 2020 is something that could possibly interest you, give it a look. You know, try it out. Buy one. You know, try some. Try one, buy one, try some. It's a George Harrison song. So again, I just, you know, I wanted to keep in touch with you guys and see how everyone is doing. It's strange times in the world right now. You know, everyone is, and again, it's okay to struggle. If you're struggling, it's okay. Because this has never happened anything like this before. And hopefully we never have to suffer anything like this again in the future. That's why we're trying to stay in place now, to try to get a hold of this invisible monster. So again, I want to thank you for your time, for your input, for your knowledge. So feel free to reach out to me. Let me know how you're doing, how you're coping, and all that stuff. Alright guys, take care of yourself. Remember, you matter. And till next time, be kind.